Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Summer. If you're not new here, then you already know. But today I am going to be showing you guys how I maintain my platinum hair at home because I actually do it myself. I've been doing it myself for I'd say about 3 years now. I have kind of my ways of doing it and all of that, and I'm definitely not a professional, so I'll go ahead and just put that out there now. So don't come for me if you're a hairstylist or anything like that. If that's something that interests you guys, then just go ahead and let's keep watching. So first I'll go ahead and show you guys kind of all the tools and stuff that you guys will need. You guys will first need, as far as like tools, you'll need gloves. You're going to need a bowl and the mixing spoon. So what happened, so I first already started filming this video and I kind of already lost the footage, so I'm refilming it. I already got all the bleach mixed together, but I'll go ahead and show you guys what I do. But you'll need a bowl, and then you'll need the spoon for it. That's what you're going to use, obviously, to just put the bleach on just the brown of your hair because you don't want to get it on any of the blonde when you're bleaching it. To need obviously bleach. I use the quick blue bleach. I get this at Sally's. You can pretty much get any bleach that you want there. I have made the mistake, so make sure you check the bleach that you grab. I've made the mistake before where there is bleach there that you need heat for, and you definitely don't want to get that because you need like heat that's even and all over, and I'm pretty sure that you most likely don't have a like one of those seats that they have at hair salons, because I definitely don't, and I made that mistake before. I think it was the kaleidoscope kind. So yeah, but I use the quick blue and it has all of the measurements and stuff on the back, and I just go ahead and follow all of those. You're going to need 30 developer. This is what we use to go ahead and mix it with the bleach. It recommends on the back 20 or 30, but I usually use 30 because my hair is pretty dark. If you have like a light blonde hair, you could probably get away with just using the 20. You're also going to need caps. Definitely, I think that this is something necessary. I got these a couple months ago, and because I used to use bags. And one time I actually got like the store that the bag was on my head, and I got so freaked out and I was so scared I was gonna dye my hair, but it didn't, thank goodness. But I definitely didn't want to deal with that again, so I got these, and I've been a lifesaver ever since, and they were pretty cheap. And then you're gonna need something to measure the bleach. This just says how many ounces you're gonna be putting. You're gonna need this for both of the developers. And then what I actually add to the bleach, I'm sorry I'm a little all over the place. You're gonna need a serum additive. I've used this one for, I think the past 2 times I bleached my hair, and it works great. There is another kind that it comes in a little bottle, and I think it's by the Ion brand. Really like that one. That one worked really well. And then there was another one I used, but I can't remember the name of that one either. They have a couple of them at Sally's. You can just ask somebody there what are the additives to the bleach to help. They're kind of like an Olaplex. And then after you're done bleaching your hair, you're always gonna have to tone it, because when you get done bleaching your hair, there's always yellow tones that are left, and the only way to get rid of those yellow tones is by toning your hair. So I definitely recommend to get a toner. So I have the Blonde Brilliance one right now. This is what I've been liking in the color Platinum. And then you're gonna need a 10 developer. Again, on the back of this, it says that it can be a 10 to 20 developer, but for developer, I usually only use the minimum, and I use 10. Another developer that I really like and have had used, but I just like to switch it up, is the Color Brilliance Ion Bright White Snow Cap, and they have this in a couple different colors too as well. They still tone your hair like blonde, but they add like little hues. So one of them's like a purple hue, one of them's like a blue hue, stuff like that. And then I also really like the Wella Color Charm in T14, which pretty much everyone knows about this one. And then there's also a T18, and I like that one as well. I actually like to mix the two of them preferably when I use this one. I just don't like using this one as much because I feel like this one's the most harsh out of the 3 that I just mentioned. So yeah. So the measurements for the bleach that I put together is I used 1.5 scoops of the bleach of this. And then I went ahead and I did use my 30 developer that I told you that you guys have to use, and I used 3 ounces of it, and I just poured that in. And then for the serum additive, I just squeezed a little bit in there on the top, and then you just mixed it all together. And then you want to make sure to mix it really well so that it's not chunky in any way. You want it to be really nice and smooth. And then you're ready to go ahead and get to bleaching your hair. You want to get your gloves on because you don't want to get any bleach on your hands at all. That would not be fun. Now I'm going to go ahead and part my hair. I usually part it the front to the back because I do recommend having a second set of hands if you have them, just because it's really hard to get the back of your hair You have to make sure to have like a mirror in front of you and a mirror behind you, and to be able to have good hand-eye coordination to be able to get all the brown and not touch the blonde. And for me, I have a really hard time with that, so I always have my fiance help me. I always have him do the whole back of my hair, and then I do the front. So I'll go ahead and section it off with you guys, and then after that I'm gonna be letting him take over, and then I'll come back when it's my turn and I'm gonna be doing the front. So yeah, we'll go ahead and part my hair. I just usually part my hair just as far as my eye can see, so that I can take over where I need to. So I usually do that, throw that all to the back. So we have it parted now, and I usually leave the back like this because he likes to start from the top down, and then he goes all the way to the back, and then like I said, I take over for the front. So I'll meet you guys when we're all done. So he's gotten all the back done for me. It looks like this, so it's starting to develop, and you want to work pretty quick. Oh fuck, I just stepped in all that developer. Yeah, and I swirled it around it and everything. Ew, look at all... Anyways. You want to make sure to move really fast because it is bleach and you want it to all develop at the same time. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I usually just part my hair to the side, and it's parted like right there. So first I'm going to go ahead and get the back. I'll probably go ahead and speed all this up just so I can focus on and concentrate on getting it done, but you guys can go ahead and watch. So I am all done. I'm in my little cap, and I'm gonna let it sit for 50 minutes. It depends on how light your hair is, how dark your hair is. I would look up online a recommended time for you, but since my hair is so dark, I leave it on for 50 minutes. So I'll be right back. I'll meet you guys when I am all done. So I'm back, and as you guys can tell, my roots are pretty yellow. I left the bleach on for 50 minutes, and then I just went ahead and washed it out. When I was washing it out, I used what was left of the bleach in the bowl, mixed it with a little bit of shampoo, and kind of did like a little bit of a bleach wash on the rest of my hair, just kind of overall lighten everything. And now I'm going to tone it. So what you need to tone it is you just need, this is optional, I do use a little squirt bottle, and it has the measurements of the ounces up here. And so what I use is 10 developer, and then I use this Blonde Brilliance. It says use 1 part of this, 2 parts developer, so this is 2.5 ounces, so I'm going to use just a little bit over 4 ounces of developer, and then shake it up in here, and I'm going to spread it all over. You can also just use the bowl, but you just have to make sure to measure out the toner, obviously, put it in the bowl, and then you just brush it on. I just find this a little easier and a little bit quicker. So developer first, since this actually has to be measured out, and then I just add the tube in at the end. Then you take the toner, and this just comes in a little tube like this, and the top has to be popped off. You just use this thing like that. Use it all the way in. Shake it up. Looks like a bottle. You want gloves for this part too, but just go ahead and slap it all over. Now I have all my toner on, and this I will leave on for about 20 minutes, and then I will go ahead and wash it out. And when I wash it out in the shower this time, I make sure to use purple shampoo and purple conditioner as well. So I'll meet you guys when I'm back out and it's all finished. As you guys can see, I am all done now. My hair's been dried and styled, all of that. It's gonna be what the final product looks like. And it's definitely a lot cheaper than going to a salon, but I do recommend to make sure that you're careful with the bleach, just because bleach is really, really strong, obviously, and once you damage your hair with bleach, it's really, really hard to go back. I've learned that the hard way, unfortunately. But yeah, if there's any questions you guys have, leave them in the comment below. If you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, I would definitely appreciate it down below. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.